They say some lights are so bright, the world feels colder when they go out. And today, Brad Pitt's family is living that truth. Reports have emerged that the Hollywood icon's beloved mother, Jane Etta Pitt, has passed away at the age of 84, a woman many close to her describe as love in its purest form. But this isn't just another celebrity headline, this is the deeply personal story of a woman whose life touched countless hearts far beyond the silver screen. And the news didn't come from a press release or an official statement, it came from someone who knew her best, her own granddaughter. Brad's niece, Sydney Pitt, took to Instagram with an emotional tribute that's already leaving fans in tears. "My sweet Grammy, Jane Etta, we weren't ready for you to go," she wrote. "But knowing you're finally free to sing, dance, and paint again makes it a tad easier. If you knew Jane," Sydney says, "you knew she carried the biggest heart in every room. She didn't just care, she invested in people, in kindness, in making moments magical." And as I was reading her words, I couldn't help but feel like this was a woman who was more than just Brad Pitt's mom, she was the glue, the joy, the quiet strength behind the scenes. Sydney went on to share how Jane shaped her life, teaching her to paint, to lead with kindness, to love Jesus through every season, and to find joy in the smallest things. There's even this charming little detail: every year before school started, Jane would give each grandchild a special day, where they could do whatever they wanted, and yes, her husband had to go along with it. Banana splits for breakfast. Done. Riding every ride at Silver Dollar City. She was there, and apparently a total badass at it. And here's what really strikes me, in a world where fame and fortune can sometimes distance people, Jane's love was limitless. She kept up with 14 grandchildren, never missing a beat. That's the kind of presence you can't fake, and once it's gone, you feel the empty space it leaves. Jane leaves behind her husband William, her children Brad, Doug, and Julie, and of course, her 14 grandchildren, including Brad's children with Angelina Jolie. But maybe more importantly, she leaves behind the kind of legacy no Hollywood script could ever fully capture. Sydney's words close on a note that's hard to shake: "I don't know how we move forward without her. But I know she's still here, in every brushstroke, every kind gesture, every hummingbird." Sometimes, the truest stories aren't about the stars we see on screen, but the people who shape them into who they are. And this is one of those stories.